Why is the Defense Production Act trending? Because Trump just used it to push missile and ammo production faster, and that puts fragile U.S. supply chains and military output under a microscope right now. Trump is using a 1950 law that gives the president broad authority to expand and expedite supplies judged critical to national defense. The memo to the defense secretary says the step is warranted because fragile supply chains and production bottlenecks may impair the U.S. ability to expand munitions, missiles, and equipment. That is the core reason people are searching now, because this is not abstract policy, it is a direct push on weapons output. The strongest detail is the memo itself. It says systemic constraints in the munitions industrial base, including limited production capacity, fragile supply chains, long lead dependencies, and related production bottlenecks, may impair expansion. In plain English, the problem is not just demand, it is how slowly parts, materials, and factory output can move through the system. That is why the administration is leaning on emergency-style authority, instead of waiting for normal procurement timelines. This puts pressure on the companies that make the hardware, because the administration is pushing them to manufacture more weaponry. Reuters coverage says Trump is forcing U.S. companies to produce more arms, while another report says the goal is to boost weapons manufacturing as Iran war tensions intensify concerns. The memo also delegates authority to the defense secretary to pursue voluntary agreements, which means industry may be pulled into a faster, more coordinated production push. What matters next is execution. The Defense Production Act can speed up supply access, but it cannot instantly fix limited factory capacity or long lead parts. If the bottlenecks hold, the U.S. still struggles to scale missiles and ammo quickly. If the order works, it becomes a direct lever for military production at a moment of rising security concern. So the trend is really about one question. Can a 1950 emergency law still speed up modern weapons production fast enough to matter? The answer now depends on whether the defense secretary and industry can break the supply chain bottlenecks Trump says are holding munitions and missiles back.